You guys, we hit 500 subscribers. Welcome back to my channel after a long while. So we hit 500 subscribers. You guys, this is phenomenal. This is wonderful. I'm glad that I'm seeing growth. I'm just glad that there was growth. I started this channel 4 years ago. I will keep saying it for, I think, for 5 years ago. Is it not 6 years now? I think 6 years ago. And I feel like I'm putting effort, but I feel like my effort is not efforting. It's like the effort I'm putting is not, efforting. And at the point, I just got frustrated. I got tired. I got, I don't know, those words. And I left it. I just abandoned YouTube. I preferred watching. And while still watching, I was learning, and it felt like whatever I was doing was not just yielding, right? And at a point in time, I felt like all my social media platform, like maybe I'm not supposed to be on social media, because it felt like nothing was growing for me at that time, until I sat down and I said, if YouTube is not working, then another platform should work. I concentrated on Threads. I started to, talk more on a particular niche, which I'm going to share later, and I started to see growth. Incredible, right? I started to see growth. Then that made me know that I'm not dejected. I'm not called for failure. Anything can succeed if you put in the work. And yes, I was so glad that I grew, even though the growth is not something big, but there was a change, and I was happy for that change. Then later on, that same energy, I took it to my Facebook, that I wanted to grow this Facebook account. And yes, thankfully, I was able to do that using the same strategy I used for my Threads. And now I brought in the same strategy to YouTube, and I tell you, it is growing. You see, anything can grow. Anything you plant, so far you water it and you put it in the right condition, it will grow. And it has made me believe that nobody's meant to fail. Nobody's called for failure. We have all been called onto God's perfect light. And yes, even if it's not going to happen now, it's still going to happen later. So yes, that's just it about my social media channels. They are growing, and I'm grateful to God. Yes, the growth might be arithmetic, maybe not geometric, but I'm happy that there is growth. I can say there is growth. I can say I moved steps ahead of where I used to be, and that is a wonderful thing, and I'm glad about that. So yes, welcome to 2026. How has 2026 been? This year I'm just so excited. I don't know, it's not because I don't have any problems, not because gosh, God has taken care of our problems, but I cannot deny the fact that there are still some burdens in my heart that I am still praying to God to help me, overcome, which is why I'm excited for 2026. I'm just excited because I believe that in this year 2026, there's going to be open doors, there's going to be answered prayers, there's going to be, so many good things, and that is just why I am excited. This is like the second day of 2026, and it just brings me joy, it brings me gladness, it brings me goodness. And yes, my purpose of making this video is to do an accountability check with you guys. Some of the things I did last year that I wouldn't want to be repeating this year. Now, the first one I can remember is about being scared to move, being scared to take that step, being scared to take the leap of faith, if there's anything like that. There were so many things last year that were impressed upon my heart to do, but I was just scared about it. Not scared that I wasn't going to succeed. I was so much scared about external things. What would people say? What would people think? How would this go? What would happen? So many of these things made me stay on a point. And please, if you're watching this video, I just hope you grab one or two things. I pray this video blesses you. There were so many things I should have done last year that I didn't do because I was just scared of what the outcome was going to be, or what people around me, or what people that are not even around me is going to say about it. And that stopped me from doing a lot of things. And this year, I am not taking chances. I am not taking chances. Whatever is impressed upon my heart to do, I am going to do it. Now, there is something I've even noticed. When God tells you to do something and you refuse to do that thing, God has 1001 and more messengers for that thing. So if you refuse to do it, if you are scared to do it, if you're delaying, He's gonna raise other soldiers to do it. So whatever God has impressed upon your heart, please pray for strength to be able to do it. And yes, that takes me to the second. This year, I'm taking responsibility. I feel like so many things that made me stuck was because of the fact that I wasn't taking responsibility. I always looked for something or someone to blame. I always look for how to just put the blame on somebody, put the blame on an event, or put the blame on something. I would never ever agree to the fact that it was because of me something happened or something failed. I always refused to take responsibility. And I feel like it was when I started to take responsibility, even with my social media channels, that I began to see growth. If there's anything like that for me, yes, I began to see growth. For this year is that I will ask for help. Last year I refused to ask for help. I refuse to open my mouth to ask for help, even when I know that what I needed was with someone. I had access to the person, and I did not ask for help, and that hurt me a lot. That slowed down so many things for me. This year, I have learned that asking for help is the best thing you can do for yourself. Ask for help. Sometimes God has spoken to this person that when this person comes to you, do not refuse. But you refuse to go to the person. I don't know if you understand. I will surely ask for help this year. And in fact, I have started. And yes, of course, I'm open to people asking me for help, which I have always been. I have always been open to allowing people ask me for help, especially, and rendering that help, especially when I can render such help. So this year I am going to be asking for help. I'm not just going to sit down with my mouth closed waiting for a miracle to come down or to happen. I am going to ask for help. You see, God has put everything we need in the hands of other people. Same way God has put people's needs in our hands. That is the same thing. We can't just sit down and expect one miracle to happen from heaven. People are our miracle. I am going to ask for help in 2020. And yes, this year I have learned that you have to heal. If you're carrying a lot of baggages, if you're carrying a lot of pain, you will not be able to move. And those were some of the things that held me back last year. I had so much pain in me. I was always thinking about some events that happened in my life, and I would say, I wish this didn't happen. I still had the pain, the regret. I was still carrying the trouble, and it affected a lot of things. This year I have cut everything off. I'm a free bird. Even if I remember those things, I'm no longer pained. It's not affecting me in a negative way. Instead, it's propelling me to move forward. Yes, it's propelling me to move. Another thing this year is I'm going to be journaling a lot. I started journaling early last year, and along the line I stopped. I can't say why I stopped, but it affected a lot of things. So journaling this year, I will be doing a lot of that, and I have even started a lot of journaling. You need to see my journal almost full. I realized that journaling helps to relieve me of so many stress. Journaling helps me to talk to my present self and my future self. Journaling helps me to plan. Journaling helps me to, foresee the future, know how to go about. And journaling just helps me generally not to be tensed. And first quarter of the year, then it really helped me. I have started again, and I'm making this video because I don't want to stop. I want it to be like I have told you guys that this is what I'm going to be doing, and I want you to keep me on check. So ask me if I have been journaling. Journaling has really helped me. First quarter of last year, I was really journaling. I wrote down so many of my plans, so many things I had in mind, so many things that were impressed upon my heart to do. I wrote them down at that time. Then I stopped along the way, and I was using my mind to do the journaling. And at some point in time, I forgot. I forgot about everything I thought about. Remember, our mind is the faintest pen is better than the sharpest brain, right? So, not everything was able to stay in my brain. So some of these things I forgot to do them. Some I did them at the late hour. Some, I just forgot about them totally. So this time around, I am journaling, and yes, I have started to journal. Yes, and this year I'm doing away with friends that, should I call them friends? People that have no business to be in my life. Friends that are not moving me forward, friends that are not speaking to my life in one way or the other. I'm doing away with them. I'm not going to be having aimless friends this year. I don't know if I've had that before. I don't think I have, but if along the way such friends wants to come my way, I'm gonna give them space, let them go their way, and I continue my journey. I'm not going to be having any friend this year that will stop me from fulfilling that which God has called me to fulfill, or that will discourage me from doing that which I have planned to do this year. Another thing I'm going to be doing this year is I'll be taking care of my health a lot more. A lot more. And part of taking care of my health a lot more this year is being able to say no to some things. There were so many things I said yes to last year that I did out of the fact that I just wanted to do them, not because I really had the strength or the energy to do them, but I just wanted to do them to please those people, and it really affected my health. It took a toll on me, which those people are not even aware of. So this year I'm taking my health a lot more seriously. I'm putting my health first, saying no to events, to people, to things that I know would come back to affect my health. I'm going to say no, a lot of no's this year. And yes, personally, I'm also going to be taking care of my health by taking my supplements, the supplements that will help my overall body system, and a lot of water. I'm taking a lot of water this year. Let me show you guys my bottle. I got this bottle for the purpose of taking in a lot of water. I discovered that I don't usually take enough water. I just discovered it. I don't know why. I think my body told me that, Toby, you're not taking a lot of water. You are not taking. My body told me, and I felt it, and I just wanted to be more intentional about taking water this year. So I got this bottle late last year because it is something I want to do this year, and I've been taking a lot of water. And yes, if you are finding it difficult to take water, just get a bottle, get a giant bottle. You will love to always want to take water, and it will make you feel like a baby. I felt so good getting this bottle. It felt so good. I felt like a baby. I tell you guys, I felt like a baby. So these are some of the things I'll be doing this year that I didn't do last year. So these are some of these things, and I hope you were able to pick one or two things. If you would love to share some of the things you'll be doing this year with me, please put it in the comments. I would love to read more, to see some things that I can add to my list. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please give me a review. I want to know the type of videos you want to see on my page. I'm a lifestyle creator, I'm a mother, I do hair videos and lots more. Faith, motivation. Please tell me what you would love to watch on my channel. I want to take this channel seriously. This 2026, I want to be serious with this channel. Yes. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to this channel. Please turn on your notification bell so that you will get any video that I drop. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.